Sunshine Goddess 333. Holla at your girl, guys. Yes, baby. Happy Thankful Thursday for me too. I love you guys. So energy's energy. If it resonates, your girl is on like super high vibing energy today. So I hope you guys had a great night last night. We're making it through the week, Friday Eve. And reading, trainings, ritual, spiritual consultation, no job too smart, literally do it all. Email me, guys, for Sunshine Goddess at sunshinegoddess333 at gmail.com. Now, listen, I have a few things going on. Remember, guys, I have the Sunshine Goddess candle baskets, which come with candles, crystals, affirmations, and Bible verses. Okay, so they're each different prices. This just happened to be good morning. Good morning, Joe. This just happened to be our box for the week is my I also do box for the week. Okay, so until a week we're gonna showcase the black magic box. So it comes with incense, it comes with this thing to hold the candles. 10 in the chat. Good morning, guys. It comes with crystals, an evil eye bracelet, protection. If you guys want this protection, email me. We'll talk about it. Forget the price I set. Hey, Ashley, good morning. Grand Rising. You can get this Blessed by Me protection. This protection works. People bought it, use it, whatever. Got confirmation back. Good morning, Kel. Good morning, Quanika. And these candles. Okay, so each basket comes with candles, affirmations, all that good stuff. And so far, I have love, awaken, dream, and removing negativity. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, one more slot open for Sunshine Goddess school. Okay, so Sunshine Goddess school, spiritual school, tarot school. We get through it really fast. 1 month. 1 month. It takes a month long, 1 hour a week, and we go through spirituality. We talk about our number, like we go through a whole list of things, and boom, we're done. It's a fast crash course in spirituality and tarot. If you want to join, let me know. One more spot Tuesdays going forward, okay, because we're gonna have our answers, our free yes or no after I finish the reading. But Tuesdays going forward until I say different are the 22 10-minute love reading. So when you come for the love reading, just know we're going to get right to it, to the point. If you have readings with me, you know I like to bullshit and talk and go over a little bit of time and hear what you have to say, and might ask about how your grandma's doing. But whatever the case may be, 22 Tuesday love readings. Okay, guys? So that's the stuff I have for you. Email me, sunshinegoddess333 at gmail.com. Listen, if we did a reading already and you have my number, it's text me. Don't send me emails anymore, because you might get lost or shuffled through the email. If I don't see your email me back. I love you. And this is what I do every day. I'm a healer. So my job is to heal some way, shape, or form, and to help the collective. Okay. So I'm always here. I read your comments. I get your emails. If some of the things I don't respond back to, just know I see everything, and I love you guys for your support, because you could be anywhere else right now. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me on my channel, supporting me, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting, and everything. Okay, guys? So we're growing and glowing. So energy is energy. If there's a faded connections, okay, so like sometimes it's like, damn, that things can't align when they're not supposed to. It just literally is what it is. Okay, so like, yes, you're like, I wish, or Ray J, if I had one wish, you'd be my boo, promise to love you, trust me, trust you. There's a big knowledge here within this relationship connection. This is healed energy. I really, really love this. I really love this. And again, somebody is looking for rings or thinking about rings, whatever this energy that I'm picking up, it's the desire of someone's heart. Okay, so I feel like you and this person's energy, you're extending to the next level in life. Okay, so now we're at this energy where it's a powerful energy between you and the divine masculine collective, because he's standing in his power. The more he stands up in his power, the more he elevates, the more he becomes healed, and it's just easier for the person that's unhealed. It could be a healed masculine and an unhealed divine feminine. It's fluid. Energy's fluid. So wherever it belongs, place it there. Okay, so I love you guys. Send you guys crew. Embracing. Okay, so I feel like this, through each other, you guys find the missing piece. Okay, so like there's things about your person, and I was just thinking about this last night. Like, we talk so much about the divine feminine collective healing the divine masculine, but skirt, because even if the divine masculines are in low vibration or whatever the case may be, they still teach us lessons too. Okay, so not only lessons just about ourselves, but like life lessons. So it's not just divine feminine. You may be more spiritual, or you may be awoken, or When we're little, they say girls develop more faster than guys. Okay, yes, but then again, you still are learning something from your masculine energy, so we cannot take that away from them. We cannot discredit that, because I know there's a shitload of things that I've learned in dealing with my divine masculine, especially when it comes to just calming down, like just calm down, like, you know what I'm saying. So when it comes to these collectives, I feel like divine feminine, you may have changed because of some of the ways that that your masculine is. If you have a masculine that's not going to deal with bullshit, you're going to just not be in that erratic bullshit energy. Like, you're going to know better. If you're dealing with the masculine, it's kind of like this, whether or not, okay, so I feel like this is the masculine's higher self. Okay, so like, whether or not they were healed or unhealed, they set the tone for what the fuck's about to happen in this relationship. They set the tone, but you're allowing them to set the tone. You're allowing the masculine to be the leader, okay? The energy, okay? So, like, if you're a dominant woman and your man likes you being dominant and that's your energy, fine, okay? If you're a submissive woman and you like for your man to lead and he, fine, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, lo and behold, that these masculine energies have set the tone for this relationship connection. Divine feminine, your submissive energy has also keep that tone set for where it is, your boundaries, and so forth and so forth. So I feel like when it comes to this relationship connection, I shuffled the cards and talking came up again. Okay, so for I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. So again, I really love that energy, because you give this person peace, so you may bring them peace in your life. Someone's not going to be around someone that doesn't want them, that doesn't bring them peace. Okay, yes, of course, there's times in the journey where you go through certain things and things happen, but at the end of the day, this person knows you're someone they want to be with because you bring them peace. Peace is the new bag. Okay, so yes, it doesn't matter your cars, clothes, all that other stuff. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. At the end of the day, what type of heart do you have? And I feel like this masculine energy, they like the fact that you bring them peace. And it says Jeremiah 20:11. Now, that is my Bible verse. For the plans I have for you today, Lord, to keep you protected and for you to prosper. And I love that Jeremiah 29:11. The first time I heard that Bible verse, literally tears came from my eyes, because I'm like, another promise. Literally, I was at Thanksgiving. My uncle was doing Thanksgiving grace, and he said that, and I was like, I couldn't. It just, a new me emerged as soon as I heard that. So again, when it comes to relationship connection, I feel like this masculine, feminine, whoever, they know that you're capable of being with other people. That's not an issue anymore, because if you were going to go be with them, they're starting to think, well, if this person was really going to go be in those other relationship connections, and like, fuck the third party shit. I'm talking about healed people. I don't want to talk about the unhealed people anymore. That's not going to get us nowhere. That's insanity. It's repetitious. When it's time to talk about the unhealed collective, I will say that. But I'm talking about the healed collective, where they know who they are, where they know where they stand, because after they've done all they can, they know it's time to just stand in God and wait. And I feel like this is the energy where it's like, you guys, like, well, you know what, it's fated. If it's not happening today, it's like, ugh, I really wish it could happen today, but I guess God has better plans for tomorrow. And that's what I'm saying. God has plans for what's going to happen. And I feel like, in a sense of, again, I've been picking up the energy of a divine masculine wanting to rush in, but then again, saying divine feminine, this is fated. What are we really rushing for? It's like we have lifetimes to go when it comes to these relationships and these connections. Very knowledgeable energy, especially that your love life is tending to a higher level of commitment. So things are changing. Okay, so embrace each other. Through each other, you find the missing piece. Yeah, because this is for kingdom ordained marriages, relationship connections, twin flame, super soulmate confirmations. Got the sign, your sign. But you know that there's a part for you in their life. They know that there's a part for you in your life. It's almost like an unspoken truth. I would call that an unspoken truth about the things going to be happening. I also feel like you and your divine masculine, you both have okay, so like, there's something about the two of you that when you collaborate together, you unlock some type of mystery in the universe. So again, it's with this mysterious energy. It's springtime, spring has sprung. That you guys have two are better than one for to help each other succeed. And I'm really getting guided to pull these light worker cards that I have, because it's just a different energy presenting itself. I just feel like this person's no longer. It's giving me. You know what it is too. I woke up this morning and it was like I was so at peace. It was like I feel like I saw an orb. I was so at peace. I questioned it. I'm like, I feel really good this morning. And I was looking around and it was like an angelic presence over me. I can't explain it, but I've never ever woke up with that energy. But that I love that. And I feel like it's because there's been a shift in the collective. Somebody's no longer worried. Oh, my nose is running crazy. Somebody's no longer worried. I'm going to get some tissue, guys. Somebody's no longer worried about the outcome of a situation. It's almost like somebody's not worried anymore about the what ifs or what's going to be or what's have. Oh, my tissue's right there. Or, what's to come. I feel like also somebody has released feelings of heartbreak, animosity, or pain from their past, which caused them to be able to move forward in relationships and connections. Okay, so love and respect your loved one's opinions, but remain grounded in your own truth. You are both wise and beautiful souls. Everyone has a piece of the truth. And I love that because that was for a message I had got the other day, but then Spirit said grab it and it literally goes because it was upside down. So you can being intimate with someone is being able to be vulnerable. Being intimate with someone is being able to be tell the truth. Being intimate with someone is being able to be who you are without judgment. And I feel like this person, after so long, and it's not after, I just feel like it's who you are. It's who you're not built to play games with people, feelings, and emotions. You're not built to keep people on edge guessing. You want as much clarity with people around you as much as possible. And I feel like that person, that this masculine energy, they may have not been used to that. They may have been used to, but again, they may have been in this another low vibrational energy where they admit these things to align with that. But at the end of the day, you stand out. Okay, so if there were other people, other situations, your uniqueness in who you are, divine feminine, really stands out. And this person, they became very knowledgeable about this relationship connection. Again, with the engagement card, this relationship is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so look out for a message, call, or email. Somebody's interested in having a conversation because we got talking here. Okay, so what do we have? Cooperation, ship, and partnership bring great rewards. 10-10, baby. Two are better than one for to help each other succeed. I'm telling you, this is divinely orchestrated. When we say the word fated, we're being real, okay? Fated. There you go. It's not I feel like I could say reading's over, we're done, because I feel like that seals the nail in the coffin. That's it right there. Okay. So you're supposed to be with this person. They know they're supposed to be with you. They already know that there's something about this relationship connection. They already know that there's something about you. They already know that things of you that you do trigger them because they know that there's things they need to heal. It's not a woe is me victim mentality. None of that. None of that is happening here. None of that. Okay, so give each other some space at the moment. Trust in that faith that all will work out. Because sometimes, what about a healthy separation? What about if you want a busy man? Okay, and the download that I got was, it's like, yes, maybe if this masculine wasn't truthful in the past, that maybe if it is the things that he's telling me is telling the truth, well, that's where you need to use your intuition. Okay, because you're going to either keep charging him for who he was in the past, or you're going to embrace the newness of who he is, or divine feminine energy, and accept them for who they are now. Because see, you also need to get over the past energy. Okay, so cooperation, ship, and partnership bring great rewards. I feel like this person knows that you chose them. Like, okay, divine feminines, we don't wait around to be chosen. We do the choosing. Okay, so, and I feel like they know that. I feel like when it comes to many suitors, one that stands out in the crowd, because your key has to go in my lock. And if I don't let your key in my lock, that means you're not chosen. And I feel like, too, again, divine feminine, you exude or emit an energy where you don't allow everyone in your space, in your life, your body is your temple, like that purity energy. And in that energy, divine feminine, and that's why I tell ya, if you don't trust them with your debit card, don't sleep with them. If you don't trust them with your life decisions, don't sleep with them, because in the midst of, you're giving away your abundance energy by sleeping with them, and you're putting your life on the line at risking yourself by giving your body to someone you don't trust. Okay, yes, a lot of masculine collectives, the unhealed version of them, did things, slept around, whatever the case may be, whatever's to your journey. But if you don't trust him, why are you sleeping with him? If you don't trust him, why do you want to be with him? If you don't trust him, why are you even watching my channel inquiring about a possible reunion with this person? You have to get to a point where you're either going to trust this person and have faith in God that he's going to make things change, because faith is believing what your eyes can't see and your hands can't touch, but knowing wholeheartedly it's going to happen. You feel that shit. That's the difference too, because if you didn't feel it, if you didn't energetically feel a shift, if you didn't energetically feel that some way, somehow this could be or it could happen, you would have been not indulging in this situation and that relationship and that connection for as long as you do. Okay, because I'm telling you guys, you get guided to walk away. Now, if you've been dealing with your masculine for a long time and you never got guided to walk away, that might not be your masculine, because the God is not going to say, stay in this mess while I fix it. Yes, God will turn what was it? God will turn a mess into a mountain. Yes, but he will never ask you to sit in there, because we know God's not a God of chaos or confusion. So he would ask you to remove yourself so I can work on this person. So you got to think in your mind, have I ever been really guided away from this person? Yeah, if you haven't been, then you need to reevaluate your situation or connection, because God would never ask you to stay in something that doesn't serve you. Okay, or your divine or the most high, whomever you serve, they would never say, yeah, you stay right there in that mess while we spin a tornado around you. They will protect you, but I don't think they would ever ask you to stay in that mess. It doesn't work that way. I've been doing this for like 4 years. I haven't came across that energy where, they may say stay put in your season of stillness. Don't move on to another situation, but I need you to move away so I can work on them. And simultaneously, honey, I need to work on you too. Okay, so anything that's ever faded is always going to be it's always going to it's going to happen. Okay, you just can't see, you just don't know, you're just not sure. You can feel it though. See, faded faith and feeling, I think, comes in hand. I think it's just a big confirmation for everything. Okay, and you two find the missing pieces of each other, and you two also find the missing truths of each other, and that's why you trigger each other. Yeah, in the beginning of these journeys, you trigger the hell at each other, because divine masculine, why are you not doing this and third, and the whole time divine feminine, you're dealing with abandonment issues. Divine masculine, divine feminine, why are you this and this, the whole time divine masculine dealing with insecurities. You're triggering each other until you grow strong in that, not only by yourself, but in each other. Well, I know my divine feminine, you know what I'm saying? I actually trust her enough to know, you know what? I know my divine masculine maybe didn't tell me the truth in the past, but I believe him because I feel his truth. Okay, so like maybe before you weren't in tune enough to feel his truth, and he may have like kind of like swindled you or manipulated you in a low vibrational energy. But I feel like in this higher vibrational energy, he knows what you mean and how he feels about you. Like, why do that? You have the key to his heart. There you go. That's what you need to know. You really have the key to this divine masculine heart, because if you didn't, he wouldn't be around. See, we just always play like men don't play. Men, when you think women don't play, but once a man is like, they don't play. Once they make, I grew up with 9 cousins. I have 3 brothers. I know. Once they kind of make up their mind about something or situation, it's pretty much that. They're creatures of habit. If they go to this, they are very loyal to what they want to be loyal. Because how many guys have the same football team, same barber, say like they are creatures of habit. They're not as complicated as we make them out to be. It's just that we're from 2 different planets. We have 2 different, it's, I feel like too, sometimes women put themselves in emotions. Men don't think with emotions. We do. They think logical. They're problem solvers and critical thinkers, while we're not feelings. They're like, I could figure this out. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's also you and this masculine energy understanding how different you two really are and embracing that. Okay, embracing that. There was a download that I had got yesterday, and it was like, who are you to think? Okay, so it was a download, and I don't know, spirit, where did this come from? It was basically a download like, who are you to tell me, or who are you to, it was something about the way people act and talk around each other. So, and I was like, that was a really interesting download. I can't really remember, but it was basically like, what you like in your life is going to be completely different from what I like. Okay, so I can't remember exactly the downloads. Maybe this isn't the time for the download, because it was something like, about what you may figure is love and love languages may be completely different from what your masculine may consider love languages. But like, who are you to justify what is and what not? Okay, who are you to justify how someone loves and what they love in their life if you don't ask them, if you don't know? You can't assume. And I think we need to take the word assume out of these relationship connections and just ask questions. Again, divine feminine, if you want to know something about your divine masculine, ask him. Okay, you're going to either believe what he says or you're not. Okay, you're not going to ponder on questions and answers. Maybe he's not, maybe he's telling the truth. You have to pick a side. You say, okay, well, he said this, I believe him, because God will show you. You can't get past anything with someone that checks with God. Okay, divine feminine, God will show you exactly what you need to know, or don't fight it, or God will simply, divine feminine as well, will simply start removing this person's out your life. Now, whether you want to listen and you allow that to happen, well, that's on you. But at the end of the day, the divine will remove somebody from your life if they're not there. How many people have you said, oh my God, I thought I would be friends with them forever? Oh my God, I thought I would be with them forever. And you were fine after the fact that you realized they were just for a season or for a little bit of your life. Yes, relationship connections can thrive for a long time, but sometimes they have their limits. Sometimes the doors are closing in this season, in this hour. The doors are closing and we're letting them, because God is not a God of chaos or confusion. And his plans for you today are for to keep you safe from harm and to prosper you. Okay, again, that black magic energy, it's coming up a little bit. I keep getting a little bit of downloads about it. Somebody is about to, everybody was kung fu fighting. I don't know where that word came from, but somebody's about to be in a lot of drama, conflict in their life because of the bad decisions that they made. Okay? You cannot do black magic to people. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. I don't care how many lifetimes after lifetimes you had brujeria, witchcraft, whatever in your family, but it stops here in my collective on my channel. It may form, it will never prosper. And at this point, if you know who you are in your life, it probably won't even form. God protects babies and fools. Okay, so the fact that whomever may have try to put this black magic on you or wanted to, whatever the case may be, you will know. Okay, in this season, in this hour. Now, if they did it a long time ago, we're talking about today, right now, whenever you get this channel messages. But you're getting ready to get the confirmation if you feel like somebody did black magic to you. Okay, and if they're trying it, like if they're actively trying to do black magic to you right now, in this hour, in this moment, in this season, they're gonna have a rude awakening. Even if you don't know them enough to know the rude awakening, I'm just AP being and putting the message out there. PSA, you're about to be fucked if you keep doing this. Okay, so energy to energy. If it resonates. When it comes to this relationship connection, again, I feel like the divine masculine is realizing divine feminine. Every time I break your heart, I really break mine. It really has a lot to do with, because remember, when people do certain things and act certain ways, it has a lot to do with them and less to do with you. Have you been 100? Have you spoke your truth? Have you done what you able to do after you've done all you can? You just stand. Well, then if somebody's projecting weird ass energy to you and negative energy to you, and you've been nothing but kind and positive to them, it has a lot to do with them and less to do with you, and maybe shit that's going on in their life that they're actually projecting it to you in the wrong way. Listen, sometimes the enemy uses people and they don't even know they're being used. But it's at the end of the day, it's up to you to use your discernment and these relationships and these connections. And if it's not suiting you and if it's not for you, then you need to leave. You need to walk away, separate, and take some time to figure out what you really like, what's good for you, and what's justifiable and what's within your boundaries. Like, you're not supposed to overstep your boundaries to give somebody what they want. Once you lower yourself to make someone else's happy, you will start being in a world of trouble. I call that the downward spiral. Energy to energy, if it resonates. So really not wanting to hurt divine feminine, releasing pain and healing themselves. Again, we got this yesterday, this divine masculine being healing, and this healing energy. Once she healed, and they realized that, you know what, this is someone that I know that I want to be with. They hold a key to my heart. No more, no more unsure energy when it comes to this relationship connection, this reconciliation, perhaps an ex lover or a past life. Now listen, again, another energy that I picked up in this season, which may possibly happen, but once you change your vibration, they won't be able to. That some people from your past will want to come back. Okay, so like if you've healed and you're healing, um old ways won't get you in new doors. I'm just letting you know that now, because some of your karmics will feel your healing energy and they may come back to try you again. They may come back to lower your vibration. They may come back to try and change what you have going on in your life because they're trying to change your destiny. Karmics come in your life to try to change your destiny. They try to get you to not level up, ascend, and be a better person. So in this season, in this hour, in this spiritual new year that we have going on, be aware of your surroundings. A snake only sheds its skin to be a bigger snake. Okay, so you had a pet snake, it bit you, you put it out on the road, you felt bad, you brought it back in the house, it bit you again. It's whose fault is that? You knew the snake was going to bite you from the first time. You've already learned your lessons with certain people and situations. And this is a side note from relationships or connections, but you be cautious, because when you elevate, here comes the enemy trying to deter you and tear you down. Okay, nothing's ever too good to be true. You deserve it. Leave it at that. Don't question it. Don't honor it. If somebody deposits $100,000 into your bank account and the bank's like, well, you know what, it looks like it's supposed to be deposit, are you going to keep calling them and saying, well, who was it? You're going to leave that shit alone and you're going to say, well, okay, miss, you're confirming it, I can't get in trouble for this, I won't get no charges from this. They're going to say, no, you're not going to keep calling the bank every day and asking them about that $100,000. You won't. Okay, so if you have something good in your life, God says you deserve this, because you do. Don't question it. Maybe somewhere down the line, and a lot of good karma's coming into play too as well. That was another thing I picked up about the good karma. You deserve these good relationships and connections because you did the work. Now, you may have got deterred from the past and shit may happen. Life be lifing. God forgives. He forgives you for your sins. He forgives you for your trespasses. But the moment you decide to be a better person is the moment where God says, all right, let me give you some blessings. Your blessings are constantly pouring in. You just being able to be on this reading, just being able to be alive is a blessing. But how many people really take advantage of that? How many people just be like, all right, well, I wake up, thank you, God, I woke up, I look at my kids, I'm hearing my animals, we made it. Oh my goodness, being in the energy. And I feel like this masculine energy is in that energy with you, divine feminine, like, all right, I almost ruined it. Okay, I almost ruined it in the past, but now I feel like there's a higher calling over this relationship connection. I feel like there's more to it. Okay, and they know that God put you in this person's life for plans to protect you, divine feminine, because they know that divine feminines protect the divine masculines on a spiritual aspect. Okay, we have to keep it that way. That is what that is. But they also know that God brought you into each other's life for plans to protect you and for you to both be prosperous. It's no longer like, oh, this divine feminine, what is she doing, black magic? No, they know that they think about you and this supposed to be because they're allowing it to flow. They're no longer fighting the resistance of this relationship connection. And that's all that the divine needed them to do. Once they were in that energy, once they're in that flow energy and being able to move forward and release the past, not only releasing the past from being hurt, not so much of things you've done, divine feminine. I think you were there to show them that I won't do this. This is it. I'm not coming in for this. Okay, it's okay for you to be vulnerable with me. It's okay for you to be who you need to be. And I feel like they needed someone to show them that. Now listen, a lot of these traumas don't just come from other people that hurt them in relationship connections. These can come from family traumas. These can be from generational traumas that this person's like, I didn't ask for this shit. Like, what the? Like, they just got thrown into it. But guess what? That makes them the generational curse breaker, which is a hard job. Okay, so they know that. Maybe they were the black sheep in their family. Whatever the case may be, they know 9/11 changes that there's purpose involved in this relationship, in this connection, and that it's faded. Okay, it's not giving me that there's more that there's They need confirmation. It's not giving me that. It's just this person's like, all right, well, it's fated. It's going to happen what's going to happen. And they're no longer in energy of trying to rush the divine feminine because I don't want anyone to take her. No, they know you're hot commodity. Okay. But they also know you have boundaries. They also know that in order for you, divine feminine, to actually get with someone, you have to allow that to happen. And this person, this energy, they're not too worried about that. And I love that because this is coming from a masculine who, at some point in their, they just were unsure and they're making, not such the right choices from being so unsure. Okay, so I feel like, again, you may stand out in the crowd, they may stand out in the crowd, but when they really reflect on this relationship connections, you're the best one for them. You literally, you make it, you fit their life, you make it work. And a lot of that has to do with the peace that you bring them. Okay, so you're going to either deal with a man that's busy or you're going to deal with a man that's not busy. And, you want someone that's busy actively pursuing their purpose in their life. Purpose and passion are great together. Okay, so if you have passion, there's purpose there, and in that purpose is prosperity, and then that prosperity becomes peace because you're doing something for the now, whatever the job may be, whatever your divine job calling may be. You could have a divine job of, every time I go to the store, why do people talk to me like this is a Stop and Shop? I don't have a Stop and Shop shirt on. Why are you asking me where stuff is? I get that energy a lot. I could be places where I know damn well, yeah, I know I don't work there, but you have such a welcoming aura. You have such a welcoming energy that the divine, there we go. Somebody was trying to call my phone. Are we frozen or yeah, are we unfrozen? We're unfrozen. Okay, someone's calling. Yeah, that the divine guides people towards you, for whatever they may need or for whatever the help. So, guys, like a lot of these journeys, yeah, we like the love part and we like the part with being able to be with our person and we like hearing about the twin flame. But a lot of these journeys are really to get you back to who you are. That's really what it's about. It's about getting back to who you are. But then again, God doesn't condone anyone being alone. So it's like you weren't supposed to be alone. If you're born with a twin, that's even better. But at the end of the day, your car goes in my garage and it's supposed to. If it wasn't supposed to, it just wouldn't fit. Okay, so you're meant to, and I feel like this person at one point they like were had the ick towards relationship connections, had the ick towards being in a relationship or being in a connection with someone, but now they're realizing there's purpose in that. Okay, there's a passion involved in that. There's prosperity in that, and guess what? This person's kind of peaceful. For all the things and all the drama that they've ever been in their life, you really are peaceful. You know what I'm saying? You really bring that peace to their life. But if they're so used to chaos and drama, they're not going to give your peace a chance at all. And I feel like this person was really, really used to. My hands get so dry when I channel. That's a new. It's not new, but lately it's been happening a lot. This person's so used to chaos that I feel like in the beginning that they just, oh, you're going to be drama just like the rest of them. You're going to give me a hard time and run for my money. But after a while, they're like, okay, well, this person's really not who I thought they'd be, because you don't judge a book by its cover. You don't get paid to think. You get paid to use your discernment, but you don't get paid to think. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So, Spirit, when it comes to this change of heart energy, worth the wait. There you go. It's worth waiting for. Fated connection. Need I not say more? No more wearing a mask. I don't need a mask. This is where I want to be. This is who I want to be with. I know it can't happen today. It might happen tomorrow. It might not even happen tomorrow. It may happen on Sunday, but whatever the case may be, it's fated and it's worth waiting for. And I kept to me, for like a week straight, I kept saying, do men wait for women the way we wait for them? I kept asking that, like, because I just was so curious. And here we go. This is my answer. Yes, they do. Divine masculines do wait for divine feminines. I just think the stigma of thinking men can be players, and again, it's you were going to either believe in them or you're not. Okay, you can't have it two ways. And if you believe in them and it's a manipulation, or it's a hoax, or it's a or it's they are not being who they say you are, well, the divine's going to show it. So instead of looking for that, because if you go looking, you'll find it. Instead of looking for that, just be confident that what's not for you is going to fall out of your life and not be for you. You don't got to be a detective. You don't got to go looking through phones. You don't got to ask 100 questions. Everything that you need from this relationship connection from this person is going to be presented from you for you if you just ask. Okay, so you also have to trust yourself enough to know, well, if I'm asking the divine about this person, this situation, that they're not going to lead me astray and give me any confusion. If my person said this is what they want to do or how they have to do it, they're going to do it. That's just what's happening. It's going to be done. And I trust God enough to know that this is where he puts me because this is where I got to be for now. Okay, so I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy to energy, if it resonates, and really enthusiastic. See, this energy that I pick up, they're enthusiastic. Okay, you can't break a bond you didn't build. Okay, again, if there was a third party situation, but I do feel like they're very enthusiastic about this relationship connection. And also, I do pick up a quality is better than quantity. Teamwork makes a dream work. This person knows that they can't find 100 yous. They can't. What's the point of going out trying to find 100 yous when who you are, being who you are, is your superpower? So again, they're like, there's no point in me keep trying to, because maybe they kept trying to replace. You guys know I'm talking about divine feminine, where you meet someone and you're like, you're not like my divine masculine, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? And you don't give it a try because it's not supposed to. You don't give them a chance because you're not supposed to. If God wanted you to be with the person other than the person he ordained you to be with, or gave you your sign, your signs, or your confirmation, you would have been with that other person. That's why it's always important to wait. And look at divine masculine. This is divine masculine up here saying divine feminine. You know it's only a matter of time before we're going to be together. You got to wait. Just wait a little bit. And I love that divine masculine energy is coming out saying divine feminine, you have to wait. Because it's always divine feminine, you know, worried that things are taking too long. Or no, and this is an assuring energy. This is an energy saying we're stable. We will be good, but you know that we just have to wait a little bit longer. And it's always a reason behind that. And who are we to question God? Who are we to question God? Because if God is for us, then nobody else can be against us. So who are we to question his motives and for us to wait? Okay, again, amazing energy, open communication. Somebody likes the way you're fun. Somebody thinks you're fun, but somebody also likes the way that you communicate with them. Okay, so I love that because hard truth, and maybe you tell them the truth, but maybe you tell them the truth because you love them, and maybe you know, I don't like me. I'm not I don't open up to people like that. You guys will be like, you don't, I don't. People will be with me every day and not know shit about my life. Okay. So, like, I only tell people on need to know basis. I hold things in. This is me personally. Now, if you agree, that's cool. Or you could put some of your attributes down below. I am a person where could have vital information and I'm not going to run to say it because I know it. I'm going to wait until it's the right time to say it. Okay, and I feel like when it comes to you, divine feminine, it's the way you, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That a lot of things that you say to this masculine, you don't come off overbearing, you don't come off demanding, you just come off truthful, intimate. You come off, listen, this is for your life and I think you should fix this. You know, sometimes it may be in a harsh way, but it always is. You know, it's sometimes the delivery could be a little, you know, different, but it's always for the greater good of this masculine energy. You don't downplay him. You kind of say, well, you need to be careful doing this and this because this and this. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to be careful our delivery, but you don't emasculate him. You don't try to make him feel less than who he is because of a mistake. And that's something that he loves about you, because that right there creates a space of being able to be vulnerable, to say, you know what, I could step up in this relationship connection. And you're also saying you can be the leader. I'm just going to let you know, babe, that if anything goes wrong in your life, I'm going to check you on it. And you want a woman that's going to say, you know, maybe we shouldn't make this play because, you know, a king without a queen is a king. A queen without a king is still a queen, but together you guys run the board. Chess, not checkers. I tell you, this masculine energy, they're critical thinkers. They don't play checkers. Everything that they do is strategic. Everything that they say is strategic. Okay, and less trying to figure out him and who he is. Learn him, understand him, get to know him, and stop assuming that you know him from this and third or the past or whatever the case may be. And remember, people change. It gets greater later. If someone's showing you, small steps that they're becoming a better person or they're make great changes, don't you dare bring up the things that they've done in the past, because you're going to make them take a step back. Then they're going to get the fuck it. So they're going to be like, well, everything that I do goes unnoticed anyways. Whatever. I'm out. I'm not even putting any extra effort into it. Okay. So acknowledge the positive of changes in your relationship connection and leave the negative ones out, because why are you still talking about something that's changed? Okay. If I go change my shirt and I put a pink shirt on, nobody's going to say I have a black shirt on anymore. So like, leave it alone. Energy to energy. If it resonates, maybe you do that as well. And that is another thing that, turns this masculine on, and realize, has him realize, who you are to him. It's just a big energy of, I know who you are now. I know who you are. I know what you mean to me. No more questions asked. No more questioning the divine. No more questioning you. And now, where do we go from here? Energy to energy. If it and love and respect your loved ones' opinions, but remain grounded in the truth. And where do we go from here? Love and intimacy energy. That's the energy that you guys are in now. And the divine's like, right on time, just like I asked. I don't care how long you thought it took, because if you rush it, you'll ruin it. If you're impatient, it won't go the way you want. It probably won't ever go the way you want, or at least and things will, when you ask for a sign, if you gotta be ready to receive the signs in other ways. And I mean, if you say specifically, sometimes it happens that way, but sometimes you get it in another way. So I feel like they're very knowledgeable of this relationship. It's giving a very strong, intimate energy, and not about sex, intimacy, vulnerable, being peace, knowing that, what's for you will always be for yours. It's giving me like, okay, I have grace. I am trusting in the divine, and I know that at some point this will work out, or this is fated. That what God has for me, no man or woman can take away. Now imagine your divine masculine saying that, and you saying that every day. How powerful could you guys be if you both know that what's for you can't be taken away? And it's just a big, big energy of somebody really turning more into the divine, and more praying and seeing the fruits of their labor, seeing the fruits of their prayers, seeing the fruits of their manifestations. Because at one point I feel like this person, yeah, they may have believed in God, because like we all do when we're kids, like, because we have to say grace and our parents take us to church. However you're raised, maybe not all of us, but like you're kind of like, all my kids knew their grace before they could really walk. They may not have said it, but by the time they could fully talk, they knew their grace, they knew their prayers. You kind of grow up in that. I feel like this person was an energy where once their parents didn't make them go to church, they didn't go, but it was always embedded in them. And the moment they started seeking out their higher self, their higher truth, it came right back to them. And the divine was like, yes, this is what we were always wanted for you. And they made a conscious decision to accept that. Okay, because if someone doesn't accept something, it won't happen. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yep, look at leader. So they're accepting the challenge of coming in and being the leader in your life. They're accepting that. They're saying, you know what, I am the man in this relationship. I'm going to be the leader. And divine feminine, you have to allow him to lead. So if he says not today, it's not today. If he says we have till tomorrow, then you have to wait till tomorrow. But you have to let the masculine call the shots. They're the leader. Of course, you have your input and your opinions, but at the end of the day, you have to let him be the leader. He's the man. You have to, okay? He's the head of the family. You're the tail of the family, okay? So we're not doing boys versus girls. We're literally doing kingdom marriages. Your husband sits at the head of the table. Your husband makes all the decisions for the family. You may not agree with them. You may not think that that's something that you want to do, but at the end of the day, he is a leader, and he's going to make decisions that reflect what would be best for this relationship or connection. And you do have your input, okay? So you can say, well, maybe we should wait 3 days, babe, instead of 4 days. You know what I'm saying? You can have your input, but at the end of the day, do not put resistance with that man so he can be the leader that he's called to be. Don't ruin it, okay? Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Magic aura shine bright with this 11 energy. Waiting it's worth waiting. Okay, it's worth waiting for. Thank you, Connie. It's worth waiting for. Ashley, if you stay in that energy, you will always be in the energy. Okay, demons can get casted out. I did a whole YouTube on casting demons out. If you're loving your person enough, you can cast out those demons. Demons don't have to stay around forever, because look how much things you've overcome in your life. I've overcome that Jezebel spirit. I'll fight her right now. I've overcome that. Okay, and me overcoming that Jezebel spirit helps other people around me overcome that spirit too. So demons, they can grow into bigger demonic energies, but if nothing's feeding them, they will wither away and die. So you have to change that mentality, because it will really keep you stuck in a place where you don't want to be, and you'll find yourself not being able to get not being able to get out and feel trapped. Change your way of thinking, and it'll really change your life. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, dominate, take over, lead me. See, divine feminine says, okay, divine masculine, you want to be the leader? Yes, baby, go ahead. I'm gonna sit right back. You think I don't want to sit and look pretty all the time? That's easier than running my whole entire show. Okay, so listen, whatever you are, I'm not judging you. If you're a 50-50 type of person, or you want this masculine energy to come in, whatever y'all gonna do, just allow him to be the leader. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Open communication. I feel you, and I feel like divine feminine, it's the way you communicate with this divine masculine that he feels the energy to be able to be that leader, that he feels like that. Okay, pride, I won. So I feel like somebody's ego and pride is really out of the equation, and they won because they had a change of heart, because they know that this is what they want. So somebody's even saying to their own inner demons, I put my pride into the ego side. I won. And I said that yesterday. I said, sometimes your lower vibrational self will try to talk you out of it. Look at honest. Okay, being more honest and letting those low vibrational energies go. Again, queen energy, attractive social media, courage and confidence. And the way you wear, if you're confident in yourself, divine feminine, you exude this confident energy towards your divine masculine, where they're like, look at, there goes my baby. Like you give them confidence that you're not gonna be. Somebody keeps trying to call me. That's what this is. Hold on, guys. I'm waiting for the time to go. Okay, there we go. I'm waiting for the time to go. So somebody keeps trying to call my phone, but it's something about your confidence, divine feminine, that this masculine energy feels confident as well. So I love that you two are sharing the same energy, because it's growth. It's growth. It's not stagnant energy. It's like, okay, look at my divine feminine, she could do her thing, so I can too. Okay, maybe you say, divine feminine, look at my divine masculine, he can honor his emotions and he can be grounded, I can be too. So it's like you both take certain pieces from each other. It could be the best attributes, and you both grow from that, and you both grow to become a better person for this relationship, for this connection. That is what the wait is all about. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Look at virtue. It's time for better. So no matter what, it's time for better anyway. From the divine energy's energy, if it resonates, it's a victory. It's literally a victory. Thank you, Raju. It's literally a victory over this relationship connection. It's like the divine saying, like, we won. We've won. I just keep hearing someone say, we won, I won. Someone's really proud of the life that they're living. Someone's really proud of becoming the better person that they became. Now, it's not your job to differentiate the lies and the truth, because the energy will present itself for you if you just ask. If you think someone's not being honest with you and truthful, ask God. The signs show up really, really fast. Energy's energy, if it resonates. But they're ready for this dream work. Teamwork makes a dream work, baby. Not only do we have 11 for a number, but 333 miracles and blessings. Why would they not want this miracle and blessing? Why would they not? Okay, that's why they want better. That's why they want to be a leader. That's why they want to come in and work as a team. Energy's energy. If it resonates, that's what they want. They're no longer God, because God knows your plans for you today. It's for you to be prosperous. Wait, I have to read this to you guys from my other Bible, because it's just, I want to read it to you guys verbatim, how I how I how I do. And if you guys think somebody is being negative energy around you, Psalms 28, read it before the sun comes up. 28, yes, Psalms 28, read it before the sun comes up. So we have Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you today. Somebody in our collective gave me this Bible. Thank you. Somebody mailed it to me. I love when you guys send me stuff. So really quick. Okay, Jeremiah 29. Here we go. I want to read it verbatim verbatim, word for word, for what it said, for what it says. Okay, so Jeremiah 29:11. So I didn't even know this was a letter to the prophet Jeremiah sent from Jerusalem. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so for God knows the plans I have for you. I will show up and take care of you, and I promise and bring you back home. I know what I'm doing. I have it all planned out. Plan to take care of you, not abandon you. Plan to give you the future you hope for. Okay, so this is the energy divine masculine is. I plan on not abandoning you. I plan on giving you the future that you hope for. I know what I'm doing. It's worth the wait. Let's just wait a little bit. And I love that this masculine saying, I'm not trying to come in and no confusion in your life. I got, baby, I've been making plans for you. If it's a question on my heart, you got it. Okay, I'll turn things around for you. I'll bring you back from the countries in which I drove you. Bring you home to the place from which I sent you off to exile. You can count on it. Okay, so I feel like, if at one point you felt like you couldn't count on your divine masculine, feminine energy, you can now, and you know that, and you can feel it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Don't question it, because God is not a God of chaos or confusion, and He will lead you to where you need to be. Okay, so to clarify one of these messages from the collective, from divine masculine to divine feminine. I know that I crossed the line with you. So maybe somebody feels as though in the past they had crossed the line and this is what made them, maybe they were just pushing you, pushing you, pushing you to the point where you were literally about to like say, I'm done with this. And they know that, and that energy, they started realizing that's not really what I want. I just was an unhealed energy. Finding out the truth crushed me. And I feel like in the energy, you came closer. I feel like in the energy of finding out, oh my God, this is really a divine relationship connection. How could I do this? That was a turnaround energy for this person. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. One spirit clarify, a crystal message for the collective. Inner strength, 232 in the chat. During tough times, I have what it takes to remain calm, steady, and strong. Okay, so again, facing challenges helps you grow and gives you opportunity to become a stronger person. Not only you, but divine masculine energy as well. So I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy is energy if it resonates. And I feel like the way that you two were able to weather all the storms together, that is a big thing. So it's giving me energy here. Like, it's, I don't, fights and arguments arise, but I feel like you two learn how to fight. I feel like you learn how to have disagreements. Yeah, I know my favorite thing is to disagree or agree. When I ever since I heard that the first time, I always say that because it's true. Like, we're gonna agree on something or we're gonna disagree. I just love that statement. But they love how you guys fight. They love how you guys can have agreements. They love how you guys can get through things because you choose to. You could be a brat and block and no, you could be a brat and block and do all these other things, but you decided to be stronger and say, you know what? After I've done all I can, I'm just gonna stand because I know the plans that God has for me is to protect me and to keep me safe and to prosper. And this is the exact same energy that the masculine energy feels for you, divine feminine. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So let's get some archangel messages. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision, because if you weren't supposed to be with them, you weren't going to. If they weren't part of your purpose, they wouldn't be in your life. Okay. If you weren't passionate about them or they weren't passionate about you, God would have been removed them a long time ago. Okay. So think about it like that way too. There's lessons that need to be having learned here. That's all that's really about. Okay. Fiber Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Everything, the ghosting, the third party situations, the separation, everything happened for a reason. Whether or not you know that reason, it's not your business. It's the divine. If God is for you, who can go against you? Who's going to tell God no? Who? What army of people is going to stand up and overtake God? What happened to the person that tried to do that? That's the enemy. That's a person that's trying to come after you for living the truth that God put on your life. Okay, so who's going to go against God? If God said to me, Sunshine Goddess, you leave nursing and do this channel. Well, here I am 4 years later. And yes, I went back because of something that happened. But I was like, are you serious? This is what you want me to do? And it worked out perfect. It worked out just fine. Okay, energy is energy if it resonates. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Everything happens for a reason. You are where you are in your journey because you are exactly where you need to be. It's no punishment. You didn't do nothing wrong. This isn't karma. You are right where you need to be. And if you are dealing with karma, well, that's just where you need to be. If that's just part of your journey, because sometimes people go through karma, sometimes people go through things that are like black magic. JL, I don't even need the cards, but I have to have a visual for YouTube. I have to have visual. I don't need the cards, and I don't consider them witchcraft. I consider this training wheels, because this is uh um something that's kind of looked at as a form of entertainment. So I have to show you something to entertain. But yes, I could pick one card and do a whole reading on that. Okay. But I just kind of like to give you guys reassurance of what I'm saying. Okay. So search for the silver lining. And that's what they did. They started searching, you know, make new friends but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. They started realizing what's gold and what's gold plated, what's real is not. But that's because they wanted to. Okay. May 2nd is a significant day because they decision to do that perspective, seeing things from okay, JL, you could stay here and put it out. So I would suggest you not saying another thing before you get hidden from our channel. We don't need your opinion on the cards. I told you I need them because I need to have something to show, and that's it. I don't need the cards. So if you want to keep going on about, you can be dismissed very easily. Okay, so fuck around and find out. I don't need people coming on my channel with no negative ass messages, and I'm giving you high messages from the divine. Okay, so beat it before I kick you out, and it's going to be 2.2 seconds. I don't got time for this with y'all. Don't come on my live with your bullshit. Okay, so now they're realizing there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. I'm going to be different. I'm going to take the leap of faith that I always wanted to do, that I always knew I had, because I know that there's something better for me within this relationship connection. I know that there's a higher calling over this relationship connection. I know there's something about this person that I haven't felt or seen in other people, and I'm going to be faithful and taking the next step. Energy to energy, if it resonated. Faithful. Faith is believing what your eyes can't see, your hands can't touch, but wholeheartedly knowing that it's going to happen. Okay. Because I feel like maybe somebody was like, how am I going to be a leader? And I don't even have, being, and Five of Raphael is also about Five of Pentacle energy. How am I going to be able to take care of this person? So between the days of May 2nd and May 12th, there's going to be changes. That's a 2-week grace period. Now, I don't know what moons are in there. I don't know anything that's happening. I'm just giving you guys dates. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Listen and reflect. Sometimes what a person needs is not a wise mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. Divine feminine. But a patient heart that listens. You never know if this divine masculine was never able to speak their truth, but now they can with you without feeling like they're getting ridiculed, without feeling like they're going under judgment. If your divine masculine says, well, I don't like that black shirt, you're not going to say, why don't you like my black shirt? You're going to say, okay, well, that's okay. It's fine. They love the fact that you can listen, and that has been an energy during this whole reading. It just comes out, in the cards, because that's our confirmation. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, Spirit, clarify another one. You said vivid dreams. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. As this connection deepens, your dreams become more pronounced and full of answers. And again, if I'm saying in my heart I want this, but I'm not sure, but I'm dreaming about it, and that's what the divine used for this person and these energies and picking up is confirmation. They'd be like, okay, that's it. I keep dreaming of this situation, and maybe that was their sign. Maybe they needed a sign, your sign, and that was it. And it's the dream for this person as well as their ascension and their awakening. Okay, so the dreams give them confirmation, and I said that the other day. Freedom. When we can be our true selves, we're then able to freely love. You can't love if you're always worried about how someone thinks about you or looks at you. But if you know you're with someone and they don't judge you and you can be vulnerable, then you can be your free self. You can be who you've always called to be. And again, this message is like, I can be a leader because my divine feminine able to leave me with the space of that. Okay, so if before you thought it wouldn't happen or it wasn't coming forward, divine masculine's here to say, and this is divine masculine saying this, and this is what I love, because this is divine masculine in here. He's saying that just a little bit longer, divine feminine. It's going to be okay. It's faded just a little bit longer. Energy's energy. If it resonates, I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess Crew. Again, sexual healing energy. That's how they know too. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So, Spirit, let's clarify some more soulmate messages. Thank you guys for being here. Love overcomes all obstacles. A change in attitude is all it takes to turn things around. Trust in love's power. It will transform you and the one you love. All will clear soon. That's your answer. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess Crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Now we're doing our question and answer. So give me 1 second, y'all, to clean up. And what we do is you guys ask the questions, I see it, I say your name, and I just keep it moving. Okay, so I feel like this. I also was guided to tell you guys this. Listen, say you're just you have a yes or no question and you want me to pull a card. Send me a baby donation for an answer. Strength card. Yes. Okay. So listen, I don't mind helping you guys. If you can't get a full reading, doesn't mean you don't have clarity. Say you Sunshine Goddess, can you pull some cards for me? I have a question on this, or you want to email me about that. That's what I'm here for. You guys don't only have to reach out if you want a full 30-minute reading. There's other ways and venues and avenues to go around it. Just don't forget, I need to support myself, our channel, and my family. Okay, so if you have a question about a situation and you want to know answer and you email, you guys say, Sunshine, could you check something for me? I sent you $5. Can you just pull a card for me? I'll email you back with the answer. Guys, I'm here for you. I was chosen to help you overcome obstacles in your life. I was chosen to help you get clarity and confirmation. That's what I'm here for. I want the divine to use me to help you out. Okay, so energy to energy. If it resonates. So I feel like people keep calling me, but I'm doing my live and I'm not going to rush off my life for nobody else's bullshit. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's see. So I want to do yes or no questions. It's just literally yes or no. You get your answer and I keep it moving. Unless I'm guided to give you more of an answer, it's pretty much going to be yes or no, and that's your answer. Okay, so I wasn't waiting for any calls or anything, so I know it's just like friends just calling to talk. Okay, so anyone important that I needed to see this morning, I already had a conversation. All right, so let's see. All right, so you guys ready to go? So yes, we're ready to go. Again, inner strength, bravery. How many past lives do you recall? Is that for me? Hey, Kay, is that for me or just in general? I've done past life readings for people to like the 1300s. Far, 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 far. And there's no way there's certain things I know about family lineages. There's no way I would have knew that. Okay. So I could go pretty far back. I've gotten further back than that. I've gotten way further back than that. I did a past life reading with someone. I didn't know their background information. And a lot of our past life, it was great. So they're very hard. We need time. They're like an hour long, and I need preparation. I can't just say, hey, do a past life for me today. No, you have to give me time. I need to pray. I need to meditate. I need to work out for the past life readings because they're hard. Okay, so I do those. Okay, so just know, as a collective, a lot of inner strength energy, again, a lot of fiery passion energy. Where your purpose lies, there your passion will be also. Where your treasure lies, there your heart will be also. Okay, so strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. Okay, so energy to energy. If it resonates. Okay, so guys, we're starting now. So I see I answered. Okay, so and excuse me, guys, if I meant to pronounce your name, the pronunciation, I'm not being rude or judgmental. Just some of these names I can't pronounce. Don't beat me up for it. Okay, so if you want a yes or no question, but you don't want to do it here, email me, but it comes with a price. Okay, a little of $1, $3. It comes with something here, right here on this channel. Right now, we're doing it for free. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, how many past lives? Okay, so Sharma, reunion with Jay is possible or not? Possibly, okay, but there's still some things that need to happen. Okay, so Earth Angel, will I be with Tia soon? Spirit will Earth Angel be with Tia soon? Not yet. Okay, so Robert, will I live long? I'm 60 now. Okay, so Roberto live long? He's 60 now. Yes. Okay, so Ashley, I'm in. Is the connection waiting for? So Spirit, is the connection Ashley's in worth waiting for? Okay, Spirit, is the connection Ashley's in worth waiting for? Yes, it's just in a baby phase. Okay, so I'm sitting next to my friend right now, and she smells like fish, should I ask her if she's selling sea bass or salmon? Ask her, does she get that $40? Okay, because but actually a prostitute's not worth $4 or worth a loaf of bread, so maybe make a sandwich. Okay, so is O'Brien Caldwell my soulmate? Shakita James, yes. Okay, will my finances change? For search. Will my finances change? Yes, fast too. Okay. Is Elizabeth my soulmate? Devil eyes. Is Elizabeth my soulmate? Yes, be stronger. Okay. What you vibing? Sunshine Goddess, Tarot, Intuition. Should I reach Jay or wait for him to reach? One question, guys. No repeat questions. Bugs, I didn't see your answer. We just gonna go one, no repeated question, guys. Give everyone else a chance to ask a question. So I just need new people. Okay, does Elijah want to be with me? Yes. Okay, stand your ground, girl. You know that. Okay, will love ever come to me? From Jordan? Yes. Okay. You know it. You feel it. It's coming. Got the foresight energy. Okay. My moon sign. I don't like to talk about my moon sign, rising signs, and stuff. Jennifer Jones. Well, my Virgo asked me to marry him. Not yet. Okay. I feel like I got the no energy, but I feel like because there's still some type of toxic energy. Is Steve my soulmate? Healed? Is Steve her soulmate? Healed? Yes. And I thank you, Jackie. Steve is your soulmate. Healed. He's actually coming forward. Okay. So, who, guys, hold on. Is Steve my soulmate? Is Racy my husband? Racy my husband? Yes. Masculine energy. Am I moving to Texas? Shakita? Yes. Yes, okay. Is Devin my person and my soulmate? Okay, guys, so give me 1 second because Jackie actually paid, so let me answer 2 of her questions. Jackie, I'm gonna do a 3-part spread for you. For is Devin my soulmate, and is Devin my soulmate? Let me use these. I want to use a different deck for that really quick. 3-card spread really quick. Spirit, Devin her soulmate. Hangman energy. He's getting illuminated to this relationship connection. Strength energy. Knight of Cups. Yes, he is, baby. There you go, Jacqueline. I really, really love this. He's getting illuminated to this relationship, this connection. Thank you for this super chat. Okay. Will Vimri and I be together soon at Hollywood? Yes. Okay. Should I go with the house that I looked at? Deja. Yes, you're also, this is a blessing. This, I posted about a house yesterday. I knew there was a homeowner coming soon. I love that for you. Congratulations on that. Okay, so how do I have a personal reading? Email me at sunshinegoddess333 for personal readings, guys. Okay. Um uh oh no, Elijah. Let's see. Is Rashida my soulmate? Okay, hold on, guys. My nose is running because I'm doing a lot of channeling and I'm pulling a lot of energy in at one time. I like prepare for this for y'all. Okay, so is Rashida my soulmate? Yes, that's your wish fulfillment. Is my BFF getting married? Is it 20? Yes, they deserve it. Judgment card. They've been through a lot of hard relationship connections. Is Kyler my soulmate? Marilyn, you got it. Oh, everyone's only getting one. You're so welcome, Jackie. Lisa, is Kyle my soulmate? Might be, but I feel like you're in an energy where you're not sure. So the divine's like, we don't need. How can we take a personal reading? Email me for personal readings, guys. Okay. Lisha, is my husband cheating? Hierophant energy. He might be. If you think so, he might be. Hierophant energy. Am I gonna get married? Marilyn, is Latoya still connected to Sean? Jennifer, I think we did yours too, but Marilyn, I got you. No. Marilyn, am I gonna get married? Let me help you out. Yes, you got to heal something first so it can come. Is the person I'm missing my kingdom spouse? Lotus, shower bomb, fireflies, clarity? Yes, you take me high. Let's see. Is this relationship I'm in right now for me, Jessica? Is this relationship that she's in right now for heartbreak energy? No. Okay, so I don't know anyone named Rashida. Okay, well, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Well, my Gemini daughter and I reconcile. Vicky. Yes, Eight of Cups energy, love, emotions. Keep those emotions intact. You are so welcome to Hollywood. Last but not least, manifest is Kevin, my soulmate. Yes, but he's holding back from you. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonate, not us coming out with the Empress energy. So all these new relationships are taking off. Two are better than one for they help each other succeed. Yeah, I know that cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. I love you guys. Email me, sunshinegoddess333 at gmail.com for any more readings, writings, rituals, spiritual consultation, anything. Thank you, Shakira, for your donations. Remember, anytime you guys send me a donation to my channel, you also acquire a blessing. Okay, so guys, I love you guys. Energy is energy. If it resonates, keep your head up in your heart, glow, Scott. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in my midday mix or next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.